Good morning, students. Myself, Sri K. D. Borsesar, a biology subject teacher. In last lecture, we discuss medical termination of pregnancy, that is MTP, amniocentesis, sexually transmitted diseases, that is STD like syphilis and gonorrhea. Now, today we are going to learn some concepts like concept of infertility, assisted reproductive technology, that is ART, different types of ARTs, surrogate mother, adoption, and different drugs causes infertility. So let us start. First concept, infertility. What is infertility? Infertility means the inability to conceive naturally after 1 year of regular unprotected intercourse, such condition called as infertility. Inability to conceive means not able to pregnancy naturally after 1 year of regular unprotected intercourse, such condition called as infertility. What are the causes of infertility? Physical factors causes infertility, some congenital factor causes infertility, some diseases causes infertility, and some immunological or psychological aspects causes infertility. So here noted what are the causes factor of infertility: physical, congenital, some diseases, immunological aspect or psychological aspects. Now, the common physical causes in female infertility is first, polycystic ovary syndrome, in short PCOS. Internal structure of ovary. So if inside the ovary developed many cysts and each cyst is developed to form tumor like structure, so such condition is polycyst present in the ovary. Due to polycyst present in the ovary, ovarian hormonal imbalance process takes place, and due to this infertility takes place. So polycystic ovary syndrome is a common physical causes in female. Second, hormonal imbalance. Hormones are very important for pregnancy. So some hormones decreases or increases some conditions. So hormonal imbalance is also causes infertility to the female. Endometriosis, endometrium layer of uterus, it is very most important because implanted blastocyst into the endometrium. So if endometrium is damaged or cause some infection, at that time endometriosis is also cause infertility to the female. Now, the common physical causes in males. First one is less sperm count seen in the semen causes infertility. Also, small size penis, this is physical factor cause infertility to the male. So here noted different common physical causes in female and different common physical causes in male. Always remember. Now, prior in 1978, infertile couple had two options, means up to 1978 infertile couple had two options: adopt child is one option, and second one is be childless. But today's infertile couple have many options to have a child, like fertility drugs, test tube babies, artificial insemination, intrauterine insemination, surrogate motherhood. So all this noted different technologies to have a child to the infertile couple in today's. So we detail discuss some technologies of assisted reproductive process, that is ART, means assisted reproductive technologies. The couple could be assisted to have child through certain special techniques commonly known as ART. Different types of ART. Number 1, in vitro fertilization, IVF is one of the ART. Zygote intrafallopian transfer, ZIFT. Gamete intrafallopian transfer, GIFT. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI. Artificial insemination, AI. Intrauterine insemination, IUI. Surrogate mother. So all these different techniques are different types of ART, and ART is a special techniques for the couple could be assisted to have child. Noted all these different types of ART. We detail discuss one by one. The first ART means assisted reproductive technology is IVF, means in vitro fertilization. What is in vitro fertilization? It is a process of fertilization in which egg is combined with sperm outside the body in the test tube or glass plate to form zygote under simulate condition in the laboratory. Such technique called as in vitro fertilization, means IVF. So what is actually IVF? It is a process of fertilization in which egg is combined with sperm outside the body in the test tube or glass plate, and in the test tube or in the glass plate form zygote due to fertilization of male and female gamete, that is sperm and egg, under simulate condition in the laboratory, means same condition in the ampulla of the female reproductive system of fallopian tube, same condition provide in the laboratory. such condition, such technology called as in vitro fertilization. So IVF definition point of view discuss here. Zygote or early embryo stage, like with up to 8 blastomeres. You know, blastomeres are cleavages, means 8 cleavages stage of embryo, or zygote is transferred into fallopian tube of female reproductive system for further development. So up to this we detail discuss in vitro fertilization technique, especially for fertilization outside the body in the test tube or glass plate to form zygote, and zygote is transferred or early embryo stage, that is 8 blastomere stage of embryo transferred into fallopian tube for further development. Let me show you with the help of diagram in vitro fertilization. So this is the ovary. From egg pickup, so egg pickup is the first stage, then second one is sperm preparation. Here seen sperm preparation. Now after sperm preparation and pickup of egg fertilization process takes place inside the glass plate or test tube. Egg and sperms are combined together. So inside the test tube or glass plate, fertilization process occurs. Since this is the egg and these are the sperms, so after fertilization zygote is formed, and zygote undergoes some developmental stages of cleavage to form 8-celled cleavage or blastomeres embryo. Such embryo developmental stage is the fourth step of in vitro fertilization, and last fifth step is embryo transfer or zygote transfer through catheter. Embryo is transferred into the uterus of female reproductive system. So in vitro fertilization technique involve egg pickup from ovary, sperm preparations, egg fertilization, embryo development, and embryo transfer in the female reproductive system uterus. So all these different steps involved in vitro fertilization technique. Hope that you understood everything. Here we detail discuss in vitro fertilization technique, that is IVF. Now the second ART known as intrafallopian zygote intrafallopian transfer, ZIFT. We detail discuss what is zygote intrafallopian transfer. In this method, egg is removed from woman's ovary. Fertilization of the egg with sperm is outside the body to form zygote. By in vitro fertilization technique process, zygote is transferred to fallopian tube For further development, such technique called as zygote intrafallopian transfer or ZIFT. In this technique, egg is removed from woman ovary. Fertilization of the egg with sperm is outside the body to form zygote by in vitro fertilization process, and such zygote is transferred to fallopian tube for further development. Such technology called as zygote intrafallopian transfer, that is ZIFT. It is an infertility treatment. ZIFT is one of the infertility treatment used when blockage in the fallopian tubes. When blockage in the fallopian tubes due to this prevent fertilization of the egg by sperm. So when prevent fertilization of egg by sperm like condition, so ZIFT, that is zygote intrafallopian transfer technique, is the most important, because in this process egg is removed from woman ovary. Fertilize the egg with sperm is outside the body to form zygote in the in vitro fertilization technique, and such zygote is transferred to fallopian tube for further development. Such technique called as zygote intrafallopian transfer. Let me show with the help of diagrammatic view. Here, this is the ovary, and inside ovary developed egg is ketchup. Such egg is placed in glass plate or in test tube, and the egg is fertilized with sperm. So after fertilization, male and female gamete fuse to form zygote, and such zygote is transferred through catheter in the fallopian tube. So this is the zygote and this one is catheter. So after zygote formation, such zygote is transferred through catheter in the fallopian tube. So in the fallopian tube, zygote is undergoes further development process takes place. Now here seen, this is the egg is collect from woman and sperm collect from male couple. So this egg and sperm, that is male and female gamete, is in the test tube or glass plate. In vitro fertilization process takes place and produce zygote, and such zygote is transferred through catheter in the fallopian tube, and in the fallopian tube zygote undergoes some developmental process. So further developmental process takes place in the female reproductive tract. So here we detail discuss zygote intrafallopian transfer, that is ZIFT, is one of the most important for especially when blockage in the fallopian tube due to this prevent the fertilization of egg by sperm. So this problem is easily solved by zygote intrafallopian transfer technique. Now we detail discuss. Now try this. In vitro fertilization centers. Make a list of in vitro fertilization centers in Maharashtra. So this is the homework question. In vitro fertilization centers in the Maharashtra, make a list. Now the next ART is gamete intrafallopian transfer. So GIFT is short form, gamete intrafallopian transfer. What is gamete intrafallopian transfer? A donor woman collected from an ovum transfer into fallopian tube of another woman. Donor woman collected from an ovum transfer into fallopian tube of another woman who can provide suitable environment for fertilization and development. Such technique called as gamete intrafallopian transfer, that is GIFT. This technique is developed for entrance or upper segment of the oviduct is blocked, means at the time of entrance or upper segment of oviduct is blocked, this technique is most important. Ova and sperm are directly injected into the oviduct. So in the oviduct, fertilization process occurs, and in the oviduct produce blastocyst, and such blastocyst enter uterus via normal route, and due to this the entrance or upper segment of oviduct is blocked, problem solved. So such GIFT has success rate is about 30%. How many percent success rate in gamete intrafallopian transfer? 30%. Noted, always remember. Detail discuss diagrammatic view of gamete intrafallopian transfer. Here seen normal route of reproduction process. You know, this is the ovary. Ovary produce egg at the time of ovulation. So egg is catched by fimbrial part of infundibulum and transfer into the ovum. So sperm transfer from vagina to cervix to uterus, and then into the ampulla at the time of copulation. So in the ampulla, sperm and egg meet with each other to form fertilization. So this is the normal process of fertilization. But in gamete intrafallopian transfer, from ovary collect egg. Here seen, this is the egg collect from ovary, that is egg is collect from woman ovary by process of vacuum pump. So egg is transferred in the test tube. So this egg is transferred through catheter in the oviduct ampulla sites. So this process called as gamete intrafallopian transfer. Most of time gamete like egg, that is female gamete, and gamete like sperm, that is male gamete. Both gametes, that is egg and sperm, is transferred in the ampulla oviduct of female reproductive system through catheter. Such technique is also gamete intrafallopian transfer. So here we diagrammatic view seen GIFT, that is gamete intrafallopian transfer. Now we detail discuss next ART, intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI. What is ICSI? It is an in vitro fertilization procedure. It is an in vitro fertilization procedure in which a single sperm cell is injected directly into the cytoplasm of an ovum in the laboratory. Here the sperm has to naturally penetrate the egg. Such technique called as intracytoplasmic sperm injection, that is ICSI. Seen here diagrammatic representation. This is the egg and sperm is injected through micropipette inside the egg. So this process is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. This is also seen, this is the egg or female gamete. So in the female gamete egg, through injection pipette, spermatozoa or sperm is enter in the cytoplasm of egg. So this is also intracytoplasmic sperm injection, that is ICSI technique. In ICSI technique, a single sperm cell is injected directly into the cytoplasm of an ovum in the laboratory. So up to this we detail discuss intracytoplasmic sperm injection, that is ICSI technique of ART. Now the next one is artificial insemination. In short, AI means artificial insemination. The sperm are collected from male, artificially introduced into the cervix of the female. Cervix is female reproductive part of the uterus. So the collected sperm from male artificially introduced into the cervix of the female for achieving pregnancy through in vivo fertilization, means inside the body. Here in this technique, achieving pregnancy due to artificial insemination through in vivo fertilization, means fertilization process occurs inside the body. In vitro fertilization process occurs outside the body, but here through in vivo fertilization, that is fertilization process occurs inside the body. Such technique called as artificial insemination, that is AI, and this process is specially for achieving a pregnancy. Here seen, these are the sperms collect from donor, and such sperms are transferred through catheter in the cervix of the uterus part. So this process is artificial insemination. Here we seen diagrammatic view artificial insemination. Hope that you understood everything. Up to this we detail discuss artificial insemination, that is AI. Now what is importance of artificial insemination? In some infertility cases, like the male partner is unable to insemination the female, male partner is unable to insemination the female because very low sperm count in the semen of the male. Most of time this condition suffer male person, very low sperm count in the semen of male person. So due to this, infertility like problem takes place. So at that time this problem can be solved by artificial insemination, means collect sperm from male person and through catheter the sperm is transferred in the cervix of the uterus. So due to this fertilization occurs. This fertilization is called as in vivo fertilization. Here seen AI means artificial insemination by husband. So from husband collect sperms and through catheter his wife female reproductive system inside the cervix, through catheter sperm transfer. So due to this fertilization is occurs, and this type of fertilization is in vivo type of fertilization. So here we detail discuss importance of artificial insemination and diagrammatic view of artificial insemination. Now the next ART is intrauterine insemination, that is IUI. What is IUI? In this technique the process is somewhat like that artificial insemination. You know, artificial insemination, the only difference is that the sperm is introduced into the uterine cavity instead of cervix. You know, in artificial insemination sperm is introduced into the cervix of the uterus. Here in intrauterine insemination sperm is enter into the uterus instead of cervix. So this is the difference between artificial insemination and intrauterine insemination. Here seen sperm collection. So collected sperm is processing in the laboratory, and such sperms are through insemination process is transferred directly into the uterus. So here seen in the uterus different sperms are forward direction. So these sperms is transfer at the location of ampulla, because in the ampulla egg is transfer from egg. So in the ampulla egg and sperms are fertilized with each other and zygote is formed in the ampulla stage. So intrauterine insemination is also one of the ART technique, seen here diagrammatic view also and definition view also. Now sperm bank or semen bank. Now the next is sperm bank or semen bank. What is sperm bank or semen bank? A place which collect, stores and provide human sperms or semen. Such place called as sperm bank or semen bank. Means it is also one of the bank in that collect, stored or provide the human sperms or semen. Such place called as a sperm bank or semen bank. The semen is provided by healthy males called as sperm donor. Means those person provide semen, such person called as sperm donor person. The sperm are stored in the sperm bank by cryopreservation method, and it is very low temperature method. So always remember, sperm is stored in the sperm bank by cryopreservation method. It is especially at a low temperature. Now we detail discuss surrogate. Now we detail discuss surrogate mother. Can you recall surrogate mother? Some women have problem in implantation of the embryo in the uterus. Such woman can take help the modern remedial technique called as surrogacy. Most of women, due to some accidental cases, uterus is damaged. So at that time implantation of the embryo is in the uterus process is not occurs. So such condition means such problems is solved by surrogate mother technique or surrogacy. Such woman can take help the modern remedial technique called as surrogacy. So in this technique, in surrogacy technique, embryo is implanted in the surrogate mother uterus. Such surrogate mother is not biological mother, because surrogate mother is only provide uterus. In the surrogate mother uterus, the embryo implanted, and after development is completed inside the surrogate mother uterus. So surrogate mother is not biological mother. Those women in its uterus implant the other embryo, such woman called as surrogate mother. That is, surrogate mother uterus implant the other embryo, such woman called as surrogate mother. So surrogate mother is not biological mother, always remember. Now the next concept is adoption. What is adoption? Adoption is a legal process by which a couple or a single parent get legal rights, privileges and responsibilities that are associated to a biological child for upbringing of the adopted child. An adoptive parent should be medically fit and financially able to take care the adopted child. Must be adoptive parent should be medically fit and financially able to take care of the adoptive child. Also, a person wishing to adopt a child must be at least 21-year old, but there is no legal upper age limit for adoption. So here some logical rights of the couple or single parent get legal right adoption. Some conditions like medically fit adoptive parent, financially able adoptive parent, also at least 21-year-old adoptive parent. Always remember, Nita is 45-year-old and the doctor has advised her not to go for such a late pregnancy. See how we are want to be the biological mother of child without herself getting pregnant. Is this possible and how? Yes. Is this possible? Nita is 45-year-old, so she is approaching menopause. You know, menopause is 45 to 55-year-old age. So here Nita is 45-year-old, means she is approaching menopause. She will advise by doctor to take help modern remedial technique called as surrogacy, and due to surrogacy technique embryo is formed by father sperm and mother egg with in vitro fertilization, means outside the body fertilization process takes place in the test tube or glass plate. So after that such embryo is implanted in the surrogate mother uterus. When surrogate mother delivered, baby hand over to biological mother known as Nita. That is here possible without herself getting pregnant to a child by surrogacy technique. Now always remember, Jayesh, a young married man of 26 years, is suffering from TB, means tuberculosis disease, for last 2 years. He and his wife are desirous of a child but unable to have one. What could be the possible reason? Explain. You know, tuberculosis disrupts sexual and reproductive function in the patient. So in this case, Jayesh is tuberculosis patient. So patient disrupts sexual reproductive function. Always remember, TB patient take 3 to 4 anti-TB drugs for long time. So Jayesh is also take 3 to 4 anti-TB drugs. for next 2 years. Due to this, high doses antibody effect on the sperm formation in the testes of Jayesh. So Jayesh is not able to sperm formation because of high doses of antibody present in their body. So infertility is one of the most common symptoms of genital tuberculosis. Always remember, in this case, Jayesh and his wife are desirous of child but unable to have one because of all these reasons noted here. Always remember. Hope that you understood everything. Now always remember, tobacco, marijuana and smoking drugs may causes infertility in both men and women. You know, tobacco contain nicotine is one of the drugs. Such nicotine effect blocks the production of sperm and decreases the size of testicles. Always remember, nicotine is one of the drugs or content is present in tobacco. So tobacco feeding smoking person causes infertility in both men or women, because in the tobacco contain nicotine blocks the production of sperm and decrease the size of testicles. Due to this, infertility takes place. Alcoholism by men. You know, alcoholism persons, most of persons drink alcohol. So alcoholism by men interferes with synthesis of testosterone. You know, testosterone is one of the most important hormone of male. So interferes with the synthesis of testosterone due to alcoholism and has an impact. No sperm count, means in the semen very less or no sperm count seen due to alcoholism. And use of cocaine or marijuana may temporarily reduce number and quality of sperm. So here noted, nicotine content of tobacco, alcoholism and cocaine or marijuana is drugs are causes infertility to both men and women. Now always remember, cells of trophoblast do not form any part of the embryo proper. You know, trophoblast cells are present in the blastocyst. So seen here, this is the blastocyst and these are the trophoblast cells. So these cells do not form embryo proper. You know, embryo proper is formed inner cell mass or embryoblast. So trophoblast cells of the blastocyst do not form embryo proper. Always remember, but cells of trophoblast form ectoderm of the chorion, that is extraembryonic membrane. Seen here, This is the extra embryonic membrane. This one is extra embryonic membrane known as chorion. So trophoblast form ectoderm of the chorion, that is extra embryonic membrane, and also trophoblast cells play an important role in formation of placenta. You know, placenta is one of the most important organ, temporary connecting in between wall of the uterus and umbilical cord of the fetus. So placenta is the most important part during the pregnancy, produce different hormones to maintain pregnancy, develop fetus. So such formation of placenta takes place from cells of trophoblast, and cells of trophoblast play important role in formation of placenta. So always remember about placenta. Here noted different views. Hope that you understood everything. Now review today's topic. We detail discuss infertility, assisted reproductive technology ART, like in vitro fertilization, zygote intrafallopian transfer, gamete intrafallopian transfer, intracytoplasmic sperm injection, artificial insemination, intrauterine insemination, surrogate mother. Also some detail discuss adoption, tobacco, marijuana and some smoking drugs may causes infertility in both men and women. Always remember about trophoblast cells. So all these different point discussed today's lecture. Hope that you understood everything. Now on the basis of today's lecture, some exercise question noted here. Important role of trophoblast cell. Yes, you know, trophoblast cells are specially for formation of placenta. Define infertility. Infertility can be defined as inability to conceive naturally after 1 year regularly unprotected intercourse. Such condition called as infertility, in which drugs blocks the production of sperm and decrease the size of testicle. Yes, nicotine is drugs block production of sperm and decrease the size of testicle. A person wishing to adopt a child must be at least 21-year-old. Explain surrogate mother is not the biological mother. You know, surrogate mother is only provide uterus for development of embryo. So surrogate mother is not biological mother. Importance of artificial insemination. When male person is not inseminated to female, so this problem is solved by artificial insemination. What is ICSI stand? ICSI long form, intracytoplasmic sperm injection. How many percent success rate has gamete intrafallopian transfer? 30% success rate. And the sperm are stored in the sperm bank by cryopreservation method. Difference between in vitro and in vivo fertilization. Yes, in vitro fertilization means fertilization takes place outside the body, while in vivo fertilization means fertilization process takes place inside the body. Here today's lecture completed. If you like the video, then you can subscribe my YouTube bioinfo channel, tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.